A new experiment in GTA 5. Today we have 5 ramps, and each time the angle of the ramp becomes bigger and bigger. From the smallest to the most gigantic ramp! Be sure to watch until the end, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
And a new experiment where we'll see how far cars can fly across the entire GTA 5 map using giant ramps, and for each ramp, we've prepared our own collection of vehicles, which includes bikes, sports cars, supercars, off-roaders, and cheat cars. Exactly 5 vehicles for each ramp. And with each round, the ramps get higher and higher, and cooler and cooler. So today, we're going to find out which car can fly across the entire GTA 5 map. So make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments which car from this collection you think will make it to the finish today. Because there are really a lot of cars, and I suggest we don't waste any time. Let's get started right away. Let's test the first one for today. It's some kind of bike from the future, and I think it's gonna make it all the way to the finish line, because it really does look super cool. The only thing is, the first ramp is just 10 degrees, so we're going to get as much speed as possible and try to glide all the way to the finish. The most important thing is that I can't press the gas. In other words, wherever the bike lands, whether it makes it to the finish or not, that's what we're about to find out. But with the help of the glide, we make it. Woohoo! That's just perfect. That's what I love about bikes. You can glide on them, and right from the very first vehicle on the very first ramp, the smallest one, we've already flown across the whole map exactly 1,000 meters. That's really awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Next up is a high-performance sports car, a real James Bond car. Well, at least it really looks like a James Bond car. The rims are super cool, so I suggest we go full throttle and see just how good this car is. 200 kilometers per hour, 300, 400, almost 500 kilometers per hour. Seriously. The most important thing is to land on the wheels. Come on, there we go, perfect. We took off and landed exactly at 680 meters. Damn, we were just a bit short of 700, but oh well. That's still a pretty good result for the second car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, that's a real genuine Ford Mustang right there. And not just any Mustang, but a 2025 model, so it's the newest one. It should be really fast. This car really should be the fastest one in the collection. Well, except for the Lambo. Yeah, look how huge it is. We'll definitely have to test it out today too. We're picking up speed, 300, 400, yeah, almost 500 kilometers per hour. The most important thing is to land right on the wheels. Let's do it perfectly. Well, almost landed perfectly on the wheels, okay? Let's keep going in reverse and... Seriously? The Port Mustang actually goes a noticeably shorter distance than the previous car, right? Honestly, I couldn't even imagine that was possible, but alright. Well, it's time. Time for the off-roaders. Honestly, I'm not sure it'll make it all the way to the finish, but at least we'll give it a try. It really looks just like a safari car, but we're going for maximum acceleration here. 1, 2, and we're off. Come on, land right on the wheels. Perfect. Do a somersault. Well, that's rough, but almost. Come on, perfect. No, it's skidding and 800. Seriously. See? Don't judge a car by its cover. As they say, you might think a Ford Mustang sports car should be much faster, but the off-road vehicle flies through 820 meters. And that's the record so far, except for the bike. So, let's go get the next biggest Lambo and see what it's capable of. Well, here comes the guest of the show. Para-pa-pam-pa-bam! The biggest Lambo in the world. It should be really fast, and I hope it makes it all the way to the finish line. Let's go! 400 kilometers. It really seems like it didn't even take off. The ramp is too small for it, but at the very least, let's hope it makes it to the finish line. I mean, I'm not even pressing the gas and the car is just rolling. The speed is getting lower and lower each time. Come on, yes! We've made it to the finish. Perfect. That's already the second car in this collection. If only I could turn around, but the car is just too huge. Well, alright. So, on the first ramp, we had a whole 2 cars make it through. Let's go see what happens on the next ones. Alright, it's time for the green collection. Let's go test the next vehicles, starting with the BMX. Okay, I don't know how well the BMX will handle this challenge, but I suggest we pick up some speed. This is a 15-degree ramp and a jump. Wow, what? Wait a second. This is a cheater BMX that can jump over the whole map. Stop, 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 stop! Seriously? Wait, hold on, now look the other way. I'm picking up speed and... Whoa! Seriously, why does it jump so high? Ho ho! I can even glide on it, look! This is the most perfect vehicle. Seriously, if all cars could jump this high and had such superpowers, that would be insane. We even made it back. I wonder, can we count this as 2 cars? Alright, let's try a third time, even without a ramp. Whoa, for real! This is just easy. This is the absolute winner of today's challenge on the green ramp. Let's park and go get the next car. Okay, that was really cool to see, but do you think it will actually be able to handle our challenge? A sports car, but it's a Formula 1, kind of an old one, but overall you can definitely call it a real sports car, so we're taking it. Top speed for the Formula is 132, 450, almost 500 kilometers per hour. The most important thing is that it lands perfectly on its wheels. Come on, almost made it. Come on, it's going. Seriously, come on. It'll make it. I'm sure it'll make it. I can already see the finish. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Woohoo. I'm not pressing the gas, now I am. Could it really be that today's car collection is so overpowered that almost all the cars will make it to the finish? Honestly, we've never had anything like this before. Usually at most, 5 or 6 cars would make it, and we've only tested 7 cars so far, and already 4 of them have reached the finish. That's really awesome, of course. Let's keep testing. Well, in this case, I don't even think there's any doubt that this car will make it to the finish. This is Pagani, guys. For those who don't know, is one of the fastest and most expensive cars in the world. So, wow, the interior is incredible. We're going for maximum acceleration and let's go. 200, 300, 400, 500 kilometers per hour. This is the fastest car. For now, the most important thing is that it lands perfectly on its wheels. Looks like we're managing that. Let's just make it to the finish line without pressing the gas. Just braking. There we go. That's it. Hoo, guys. This is the first time we've had a video series like this. Because you guys really gave a lot of likes. Thank you to everyone for that. Now, let's go test the next car. Could it really make it to the finish line too? Although, looking at it a bit more, I don't really think so. Somehow, this car will make it to the finish line because it's an SUV. An armored SUV, actually. And we even have a minigun in the back. If the car is armored and has a minigun, that means it's really heavy, and its top speed is 380 kilometers per hour. What is even happening to it? Why is it spinning and twisting like that? But it just lands perfectly on its wheels and keeps going. Could it really make it to the finish line? Come on! No, I don't think it's going to make it. The speed is dropping really fast, downward. 720 meters! That's the maximum distance this car can go. But overall, for an armored vehicle, that's actually pretty good. Well, and this car is guaranteed to make it. 1,000,000% chance. Because this is a supercar. But not just any supercar, it's got a turbo booster. That's why we get up to maximum speed, immediately activate the boost, and accelerate as much as possible. Woohoo! How much is that? It was 400 kilometers per hour. Most importantly, we do a flip, land on the wheels, and activate the boost. Oops, I activated the boost in the air, not on the ground. Right now the boost, I'm not activating it, just calmly driving to the finish. Perfect, just perfect. This is the last car on the green level. But for now, the green level is in the lead because 4 out of 5 cars have made it to the finish. That has never happened before. Meanwhile, there's a new ramp, 30 degrees, exactly twice as steep as the previous one. This means the cars will fly even higher, but it's unclear whether that's a good thing or a bad thing because the higher the car flies, the harder it gets. It'll be harder for it to reach the finish because it'll be flying up instead of forward. Although 30 degrees, I think that's actually pretty normal. What was that? Seriously? 40 meters? That's the worst car today, but there's nothing I can do about it. How is that even possible? Wait, hold on. And what's this? A bed? Seriously? Yeah, a bed is probably the only thing I haven't driven yet. Seriously, it's a bed with a steering wheel. That's perfect. The most perfect thing I've ever seen. Let's go. It's actually moving, look! Seriously? 300 kilometers? Does it fly? What? Seriously? Is this a magic carpet? A flying bed? Yeah, I've definitely never seen anything like this before. A flying bed. This is This is something else. It's incredible. Well, we're 100% definitely making it to the finish, and this is the very first car, if you can even call it that. Actually, it's a bed, the very first bed on the blue ramp. This is really wild, of course. It's super car time. Let's go test them. Really cool car. Honestly, I don't even know what brand it is, but it's really awesome. Listen to how it sounds. This is just insane. This is a really cool car, guys. It absolutely has to make it to the finish. It accelerated to 470 kilometers per hour and even overshot the finish line. Apparently, it's so light, made of carbon and very light metal, that it just flies over everything with ease. This is a real supercar. There's really no doubt that this is the winner of this experiment. Whoa, I definitely didn't expect to see a G-Wagon here. And it's some old G-Wagon too. It's definitely not new. But it says it's a G63. Alright, let's check how much of a real AMG G-Wagon this is. It should be really fast, but honestly, the acceleration is kind of mediocre. Its top speed is 320 kilometers per hour. But to be fair, the ramp really does launch it extremely well with impressive force, and the G-Wagon actually flies a whole 600 meters through the air. Well, yeah, of course, it's not super impressive. It could have been more. But 600 meters is a pretty good result for an old AMG G-Wagon. Wait, hold on. Is this even a car or what is this? Who put pixels here? How is that even possible? It's really a pixelated car, but it must be a cheat car. So we accelerate to the max. 470 or 480 kilometers per hour and we're flying right at the finish line, guys. It was worth it. We have the last cars. They're cheat cars, yeah. They might be unusual, unfamiliar, but at the same time, they... Seriously, just a few meters and it didn't make it. 920 meters. We were just 80 meters short of the finish, otherwise it would have been +1. Oh, well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. The next ramp is a whole 40 degrees and... The first car... Seriously, who put this here? Who even came up with this? How many lights are there? Like 20? That's really unusual. Well, alright. If this scooter makes it to the finish, guys, you owe me a 100% like. I don't think anyone expects this at all. Let's go. I can't see anything. Come on, glide on the scooter. Let's go. We'll fly 100 meters. But even a bit farther than the previous bike. Exactly 80 meters. Apparently the bikes have such low suspension that they actually catch on the ramp and just can't go any further. Yeah, although I think the purple car collection is the most unusual collection of cars. Although now I'm looking at the red one and there's something round going on there. But this is the Mini Cooper from the purple car collection, seriously. Okay, a Mini Cooper with a spoiler, a sporty Mini Cooper. By the way, it even has a turbo, seriously, where is it going? It's flying into space. Wow. I definitely didn't expect that. This Mini Cooper is really doing its thing. 600 meters and... Well, yeah, we were just a little short. Literally 10 meters short of 600. Well, that means the Mini Cooper won't make it to the finish today. But this Dodge, I really think will definitely make it. It's a truly awesome, really cool, finely tuned Dodge Challenger. So it sounds absolutely incredible, just amazing. Cool. We're going for maximum acceleration and right now scroll down below this video. Smash the like button and this car will definitely make it to the finish line. 520 kilometers per hour. I think we need to make the map longer because each time the cars just keep getting cooler and cooler. And this is already the second car that completely flies over the whole map and even goes past the finish line. Write in the comments how long we should make it next time. Maybe 3, 2, or 5,000 meters. I'll definitely read every comment and give it a heart. And most importantly, next time, we'll make the map longer. The cars on the purple level are slowly running out, but now we're moving on to the second to last car of the purple level. It's an off-roader. Let's see what they're capable of. We already had one off-roader today show a masterclass and almost make it to the finish, so let's not drag this out. Let's go full throttle right away. 1, 2, and woohoo! 430 kilometers per hour. That's actually pretty good. The most important thing is to land on the wheels and hope it can make it to the finish line. Although, I think that's impossible. 90 kilometers per hour. There's no way that speed will be enough for us. 700 and... yeah, 720. Oh, by the way, right across from the armored vehicle. There. Perfect. Obviously, two off-roaders side by side. And finally, the fastest, the cheater Mercedes. An S-Class that looks like a Nike sneaker. Seriously, who came up with this? What kind of genius is this? But this is the S63 AMG, so we're going for maximum acceleration and... 500 kilometers per hour. I think this is another car that will just fly across the whole map. It'll even overshoot the finish line. I think that's actually what's happening. No, wait, hit the brakes. Brake. I think we're even overshooting it. Okay, landed perfectly on the wheels and... we crossed the finish line. Not exactly at the end, but that's fine. We're finally at the finish line. So guys, there is another car parked on the purple level. That makes 2 cars on purple, 2 cars on blue. There are 4 cars on green and 2 cars on yellow. Let's see what result the red level will show. Although, at this rate, I think it won't show any result at all. Seriously. A car from a kid's amusement park. Is this by any chance a dumpster on wheels? Seriously? Well, the Ferrari is the only decent car here, and the Dodge, and the Coca-Cola truck. Honestly, I don't know what's going to come out of this, but okay, we're taking the maximum acceleration, 90 degrees, just so you know. This ramp is pointed straight up, so the car will basically fly almost into space. And that's the main problem, because we need to fly for distance, but the car is flying upward. You see, the maximum we can cover is 400 meters. And most importantly, the car simply won't have any speed at all. That's it. It drops straight down like a stone and 420 meters. That's the maximum distance we can possibly fly. Okay, this is probably the most unusual vehicle you'll see today because it's literally a dumpster. Let's go! Yeah, I've never ridden a dumpster before. Full speed ahead. Actually, it feels more like a total flop than full speed ahead. But then again, on the other hand, honestly, it's a dumpster. Who would have ever thought a dumpster could even fly 190 meters? I think absolutely no one. I thought it wouldn't even make it 10 meters, but that's actually a pretty good result. Whoa, whoa, whoa! A real Ferrari. Red, fast, powerful. I really hope we make it to the finish line in this one. And by the way, it's electric. It's a Ferrari SF90. They're the new electric ones, right? Exactly. Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration. Even though it's electric, it should be really fast. 500 kilometers per hour. But here's the only problem. Those 500 kilometers per hour aren't in length, they're in height. I mean, look, I'm actually higher than Chiliad, higher than any point in GTA 5. But even though we had maximum speed, we only flew 600 meters. Seriously. And we just barely rolled to 700 meters. And after that, that's it. The car won't go any further. The red ramp apparently isn't the best ramp for this experiment. The Dodge SRT is the next car for today. It's an off-roader, and, by the way, the second to last one for today, overall. Let's get up to maximum speed. I don't know what will come of it. The car is really heavy because instead of regular wheels, we've got actual tracks. But who knows, maybe we'll actually manage to fly at least 500 meters. I don't need more than that because, no, we're landing. We won't even make it 400 meters, seriously. Come on, 400. At least 500. Come on, come on, come on. 450. Well, we've definitely got 450, almost 500. Unfortunately, we just can't quite make it. Okay, let's go test the last car for today. Well, here's one more car for today. It's the Coca-Cola van. Like, if you love Coke, seriously, both of them. By the way, New Year's is coming up soon. There's snow, and here it is. The holiday spirit is coming our way. Woohoo! Let's go! This is the most unusual run yet. We haven't flown across the whole map with a trailer before. But, the only problem is the farthest we've managed is 300 meters, and it looks like the holiday isn't coming to us after all. Coca-Cola, the trailer flipped over, but most importantly, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. If you want more experiments like this, don't forget to hit the bell. And today, the winner is the green level. If you wrote it in the comments, congratulations, you're awesome and you become the winner. And as always, it was me, your favorite penguin, here with you. We'll see each other again. Bye-bye.